Hello everyone and welcome. If you're watching this video, you're probably well aware that the Cosmic Academy of Astrology is currently open for enrollment for 2022, which I'm super excited about. And if you're not aware, the Cosmic Academy of Astrology is my year-long comprehensive astrology program that takes you from struggling to put all of the pieces together to understand astrology truly and fully to give accurate and meaningful astrology readings to actually going on to give accurate, meaningful astrology readings. Many of our former students go on to give readings for themselves, to help their friends and family, and even to go on to give professional level astrology readings. That's paid astrology readings. And so I'm super excited to be opening up this course again for a new batch of students this year. And one of the things that I always find to be helpful if I'm thinking about investing my time, money, and energy into a new course is actually seeing what that course looks like, right? What are you going to be getting? And so I love virtual tours of the courses that I'm taking. So I decided to record one of those for you. If you're interested in seeing a little bit more about the behind the scenes, what you're actually going to be getting with the Cosmic Academy of Astrology. And so I'm going to share my screen and we're just going to do a little informal, short, quick tour so you can see what everything looks like and everything that you're going to be getting with the Cosmic Academy of Astrology. And so let's actually put me in here, but make me small so you can see me. All right. And so this is actually the inside of the Cosmic Academy of Astrology. As you can see here, everything is very well organized. We have 4 different levels and a prerequisite level in the course. And so when you first log into the Cosmic Academy of Astrology, you're going to see not only the syllabus and schedule for 2022 and 2023, so you'll have literally every single schedule for every single new lecture and material release, every single live study group session, every single live a Q&A session. All of the things that we're going to be doing here will be listed out on the syllabus, but you also have a calendar right here that shows you when all of the live and pre-recorded materials will be released. As you probably already know, the Cosmic Academy of Astrology is what I like to call a hybrid course. And so we have live lectures that will be released every single Thursday, along with a bunch of supplemental materials. But we also have a weekly live study group session with one of our expert astrologer teaching assistants. So either Shanna, who is our head teaching assistant, or Yelena. They're both former students of mine, and they're both brilliant astrologers and teachers in and of themselves. And so they do a live session at a different day and time each week. And then on the third Thursday of every month, I do a live Q&A. So that way you can get all of your questions answered as we go through the materials. In the study group sessions, our TAs actually take you through demonstrations, and they have practice exercises and quizzes that you do in real time to help you put together what you're learning. So that way you can start to think critically about the material, and you can start to actually take the astrology and put it into action in a usable way. That's a big and really important part of this course. And so let's kind of get into the nitty gritty of it. So we have the prerequisite levels, which is basically just a welcome package and some nice little extra bonus materials to get your feet wet and ease you into what we're going to be exploring in the academy. And then we get into level 1, which is 14 weeks of foundational astrology. And I'm going to click on one of these so you can see a little bit more of what you're getting here. So for example, on week 2, you're getting into the zodiac signs. And so we don't just get into each sign being studied independently. You guys are probably already aware, based on what I've been discussing these past couple of weeks, that we look at the signs as a whole and the patterns that they create, the way that they connect to one another. So that way you can understand things like planetary aspects much more easily when we get to that. So we have an introduction to the sign qualities. We have a lecture on the 12 zodiac signs. And then we have a PDF cheat sheet that shows all of the different energy of the zodiac signs, which is also included in the 385 page student workbook you'll be getting. And then we also, for every section, have a homework assignment that's intended to help you develop critical thinking skills, where you'll be able to kind of piece things together on your own, as opposed to relying on your notes and cookbook astrology interpretations. This is how you start to learn to build your own interpretations even before you start to give practice readings, which are a part of this course. And then there's a multiple choice quiz for each section. And so, level 1. And then we get into level 2, which is navigating the past, present, and future. That is a 7-week course on transits and a 7-week module on house rulerships. And this is where you're going to get into doing really detailed, freaky, accurate readings with a lot of nuance and a lot of depth. And so we spend a whole 14 weeks here as well. And so I'll just click on this so you can kind of see, each section has either 1 or even 2 lectures. So you can kind of dive in a little bit to, whatever it is that we're getting into here. And then there's usually some supplemental materials. This one's mostly just the lectures. Then in level 3, we get into solar and lunar returns. We also get into annual perfections, and we get into secondary progressions. And in level 4, we have sections on things like ethical considerations in astrology and how to actually build your own readings and structure your readings, counseling skills in astrology, and tips for building your business as an astrologer. We also have live study group sessions, as I mentioned before, each week, and live Q&A sessions. The other thing that I'm super excited about is the student forum. So in the student forum, and you can see we already have last year's students in here chatting away and sharing and asking questions and all of that. And this is where you'll be as well. And so this is where you'll get to ask your questions, and the teaching assistants, the TAs, will be answering them along with me. I'll be answering them too. Sometimes I do that. This is also where you're going to connect with your fellow students, find study buddies and friends in your community that you can practice with and give practice readings for and receive practice readings from, as part of that exchange. And so the community, or the student forum, is an important part of the Cosmic Academy of Astrology, because this is where you get to actually get answers to your questions and feedback on your assignments and what you're doing and what you're interpreting in almost real time. Our turnaround time is just a couple of hours for getting answers from our teaching assistants or from me, except on Sundays, which is when we, take our day of rest here at the Cosmic Academy of Astrology. And you also have the benefit of having last year's students, and some of these students are absolutely brilliant astrologers already. They're on to giving professional level astrology readings, and they'll chime in as well, and they'll submit charts for you to practice on too. So that's really fun. And then the final thing I wanted to show you guys here, if I can get out of this, is actually the student workbook. And so as a part of the Cosmic Academy of Astrology this year, we have created a 385-page student workbook. And so you can see everything that's in here. This is week by week, every lesson by lesson, everything that you need to keep track of your studies, to take notes, to do your assignments, which are in here too, and additional notes and everything from every single lecture. So you have it all in one place. And so you can see here there's notes for literally everything in really great detail, and then also your homework assignments and plenty of places for notes, and the quizzes are even in here too. So this is a really great resource, lots of graphs and charts and things like that as we get farther into the astrology. But this is literally 387 pages, actually. My mistake. I thought it was only 385. And so, that's just my little preview of what it is that you're going to be getting when you enroll in the Cosmic Academy of Astrology. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out via email or in the little chat box on the registration page. We're here waiting to answer your questions, and I'm super excited to see some of you in class this year. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.